This week's video is brought to you by the generosity of Battalion Commander Matthew Nicholson, and the super thanks from Dark Winter and Jamie Costa. It's a great day for the Empire indeed, because our fan film Star Wars Fallen Jedi, which we released last December, has just hit 100,000 views. So in honor of this momentous occasion, I'm gonna break down our wizard lightsaber duel. So without any further ado, hold on to your space butts, and let's start this bad boy in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so we were starting off here with a real samurai vibe with this standoff. This was the very first day of filming, by the way, on location. And we practiced this lightsaber work for months. I tried to give that episode 5 type of vibe here, with the one-handed fighting, but then also here with these big, massive power swings. This is the last day on location, so it's kind of funny how things stitch together when you're making a film. This was our second time on location. Right here we do the Anakin kick and the lightsaber twirl. We were always trying to blend the feel of Vader and Anakin together in this film. And that's a pretty wizard shot right there. This was the very first sequence that we completed with the music and sound and visual effects of the lightsaber blades. And it was very gratifying to see it starting to come together all those years ago. But yeah, it was hot out there when we were filming this. Imagine I'm in the leather bodysuit, a cape, a tunic, armor, helmet, gloves. I could hardly see. My goggles were always fogged up. But we practiced this lightsaber work so intensely that no one got hurt. No one ever got hurt. So my helmet got dinged a couple of times, but we're all okay. It's kind of a weird feeling seeing my old Vader suit on screen. We put it through so much on location that I completely destroyed it. Okay, so here's another one of the big sections where I was just kind of flailing wildly, and my buddy was just kind of getting out of the way. We were trying to give that episode 5 going down the hallway feel. Now there I fell, because I couldn't see where I was going. That tree branch was actually a lot bigger than it looked. Unfortunately, it looks kind of pathetic on screen, but it was big in person, believe me. And here comes the biggest controversial element of the film. The infamous Vader run. We were worried that people wouldn't like it, but we were watching a lot of Toshiro Mifune samurai films at the time, and we wanted to pay a little respect to Akira Kurosawa and Toshiro Mifune personally, which is why we added that in. This move right here that I do is a direct reference to Kyuzo from The Seven Samurai, the master swordsman who always dropped his blade down before he fought. And looks pretty wizard. I noticed they did it in Ahsoka too. This right here, we wanted it to feel like the Fellowship of the Ring when Aragorn is fighting Lurtz. That's why I pinned him to the tree like that. Just a little reference to Lord of the Rings, because we love those films. You can take inspiration from all kinds of places.
Now I will finish what I began with your eye.
That line right there was actually a reference to the Ninja Turtles from the 90s. The "Now I will finish what I began with your eyes." It was a riff on what Shredder said to Splinter. This is what we always called the Neo moment, because Vong Zaar is finally tapping into the Force and behaving like a true Jedi, which is why his lightsaber fighting looks so effortless at that point. It's one of my favorite shots of the film right there. My brother did excellent cinematography throughout this film. And here's the big finale. All of this we filmed in 98-degree temperatures, and I had a hernia at the time. I could barely breathe. I was about to puke. Got the Obi-Wan Anakin twirls from episode 3. But it was worth it, man. This was so much fun to do, even though it was very painful. I felt bad for my buddy because he had to jump back like 5 times to get the shot we needed. That's a little reference to Nosferatu crushing the heart with the dark side. little Dracula jump here. And this is a reference to episode 6, when my son gives into his anger and cuts my hand off, to show the connection between father and son. That was my brother's idea. I thought it was pretty wizard. And here's a bit of me just kind of being a turd, sort of rubbing it in that I won, you know, twisting the knife, as it were. And yes, I know there isn't a burn mark on the back of his shirt, but we still had more of the movie to film, so we couldn't afford another Vong Zaar suit. But that right there, that's the piece of music for Qui-Gon's funeral. And we thought it was very fitting for Vong Zaar's noble end. So yeah, that was a breakdown of the lightsaber duel in Star Wars Fallen Jedi. When we were filming, I always had this feeling that this opportunity may never come again. So I tried to put everything I could into the lightsaber work in the film. And I'm very proud of the work we did. But I never imagined that our film would get 100,000 views. And I would like to thank each and every one of you that watched the film, and everyone who's been so kind and supportive with their comments. I've been kicking around the idea of sort of breaking the movie down scene by scene and doing these kind of reaction videos / breakdowns of the entire movie. So let me know in the comments if that sounds interesting. And if you're new here, join the Empire today by subscribing, and don't forget to leave a like. Thank you once again to everyone who watched our fan film, and if you haven't seen it yet, a link is in the description. From our family to yours, have a happy and blessed Thanksgiving, and may the Force be with you.